Welcome, High Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. Today, I'm going to do the general reading for the collective of fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm super excited. I wanted to start off bringing in our blessings for 2020 is gratitude, right? Showing gratitude. So thank you so much. There are phenomenal readers on YouTube, and I encourage you and implore you to explore them all. But I want to let you know that I acknowledge the fact that you've chosen to spend a little bit of your day with me. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, if you are an intuitive reader and you interpret these messages differently, please feel free to do so. We're a learning and a growing channel. The whole purpose of me doing it is to, first off, help people. That's my passion. That's where my fire is lit. If I can help people in any way navigate any sort of situation, think of it as like a metaphysical counselor, if you will. So that's that's the whole reason, that's my purpose, that's my intention, and that's my driving force behind doing this. Then from me watching readers on YouTube, there's so many beautiful decks, and there's so many purposes for each deck. So what I've realized is there's a lot of classes where you can pay to learn how to read cards. I'm fortunate enough to have a mentor, several mentors as a matter of fact. I'm also fortunate enough to piece things together. But I wanted to be able to share my knowledge with you guys. So I use different decks, and I can do an intuitive reading without using the books. However, I prefer in the beginning to acknowledge the author's meaning behind each deck and the reason for each deck. So I don't believe when you're getting started in your path on tarot that there's anything wrong with reading from the book. Intuition plays a part. Anyone can read cards, okay? You can go from the book and just get a message. However, intuition does play a part in it, and that's what separates the really good readers from the just across the board readers, okay? So the decks I'm going to be using, my 8 of Coins Tattoo Tarot deck. Love this deck. So the whole point is we're supposed to be raising our vibration, changing our thought patterns. This deck, even on the worst cards in the deck, it has a positive message. I love that. Plus, I like tattoos, and this is the Jerry Saylor style artwork for the deck. I love it. I just think it's gorgeous, bright, bold, vivid, so me. So then for the Oracle deck, I use the Kuan Yin Divine Feminine Oracle deck. This is by Alana Fairchild, and this one is by Lana Zellner. So beautiful, gorgeous artwork. I love them. Okay, this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you have those signs anywhere in your chart, check this message out. If this message does not resonate, go see my other messages. Hopefully you know what signs are in your chart, so that way you know there may be more than one message in different readings. So links are below if you want to, if you're not sure how to see, if you're not sure about your astral chart, okay? All my information is below, guys. I'm still working on being set up for personal readings. So bear with me, but during these times, let's make it work. That's the whole thing. Compromise. I'm thinking outside of the box. So if you want a personal reading, contact me. We'll figure something out. So guys, get a reading is my point. Okay. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. I would love to know if I'm helping you guys. And then, yeah, let's just get started. All right, guys. So we are wanting to know, what are the needed messages for our beautiful and beloved fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so what I'm doing, guys, the Ace of Wands came out sideways. So what I do is when that happens, I'll pick it up and toss it and see what direction it falls. And then it fell upright. So I'm going to take this as the upright. So, Ace of Wands for the upright. Okay? Then, the Three of Wands came out. Okay? So, let's see what other messages we have. Oh! Okay. We got the Lovers, and that fell out sideways, and it keeps falling sideways. There we go. We got the upright position, the Lovers. Okay, Major Arcana. So far, we have 2 Wands and a Major Arcana. And, oh my goodness, all of these cards keep falling out sideways. Okay, we got the 8 of Swords. And, all right, spirits, one more card, please, for our beautiful, and we got 2. Okay, so, we got the Devil, another Major Arcana. I totally dig this card, guys. I don't know why. Just the colors, the vibrancy, and like I said, the messages all have a positive aspect. So let me get into the message whenever we get there. And then the Three of Swords came out in reverse. Okay? So anyways, and then the card at the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, upright. Now, for me, the card at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the message that we're going to get into, the 6 cards that fell out. So kind of like as above, so below, you know, honor, you know, what comes out and what's underneath. That's my opinion, okay? However you decide to do your cards, however you decide to do your reading, your guides will work with you. It's whatever works for you, okay? Now, another thing that I've found for me, the cards don't always come out in order that for the message. So when I do not see a specific order already, I just go from left to right and read the cards as they fall out, and then I see how the message ties together. I look for a who, what, when, where, why, how, end result formula. That's what works for me. So, okay, let's get into the message. So we're going to do, we're going to do the King of Swords first, because that's the overall energy for the message we're about to get into. The King of Swords is intense, dominant, and often quite serious. He demands respect, and as he has worked hard to get to where he is. He expects the same dedication from others. Similar to his queen, he values honesty and integrity. He does not have the time or patience for nonsense and dramatic displays of ego. The king stands dominantly, looking over his empire. He quietly plans his next move. His sword stands straight forward, ready to attack if needed. He wears chainmail under his formal wear, as he is always ready for battle. His crown shows red feathers and a golden butterfly, symbolizing his quest for intellectual development and personal growth, even if he is already at the top. Take charge of your domain and continue to grow your empire. You are strong, smart, and capable of anything. Ignore the opinions of those who think Ignore the opinions of those who think you overly focused and dry. You know what makes you tick, and you enjoy the battles you fight. So guys, swords are thoughts, mindset, intelligence, experience, just like what this says, intellectual development, personal growth, okay? So take charge. However this is going to resonate for you, you're being led to take charge. Now is not the time to sit back. This is the king. This is the leader, Okay? So take charge. You're strong, smart, capable. You have all the tools that you need, right? And forget those who don't see your way. It's not your life. It's not their life. It's yours, right? Everyone has an opinion, like an asshole, right? Doesn't mean their opinion is right for you. Okay? You know what makes you tick, and you enjoy the battles you fight. Okay. So, the first card in the message we're going to get to is the Ace of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Wands often comes to us when we are in a need of a creative outlet. It is burning hot with passion, enthusiasm, and creative energy. The wands remind us to dream big and to be brave as we take the first steps in materializing our dreams. A hand reaches forward, holding a single wand. The wand is sprouting leaves and full of life. A young woman locks her eyes on the wand, and she is ready to claim it as her own. The magic wand appears to be a gift or an offering for her, a tool to help her materialize her dreams. A large red jewel sits at her heart, and a castle sits upon her head. Her passion and fantasies are as clear as the smile on her face. When the Ace of Wands is offered to you, do not pass it by. Now is the time to bring your dreams to life. Take charge. Now is the time to bring your dreams to life. If you want to build a beautiful castle for yourself, have confidence in yourself and do it. Don't be afraid of taking chances. Risks are always a part of creation, but today they're nothing to be afraid of. So passion, creativity, you know what it is. However this resonates for you, you're being given the opportunity to do it. Take charge. Have faith in yourself. Be passionate and creative on your task, on your journey. Okay, so now the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands encourages us to explore the unknown and to take a chance on something new and exciting. New opportunity. Okay, I thought it was upside down at first. There is so much world out there to see and to learn about. We can do so much more than we have ever dreamt if we just put our minds to it and take the chance. A dramatic sunset takes place over the horizon as ships sail into the wild unknown in the distance. A hand holds loosely onto one of the three wands we see in the foreground. Each wand is sprouting leaves, and even little buds are beginning to grow. New growth and life are on the horizon for our adventurer. He wanted a clearer view of the world, and from this height, he has it. Take a chance on an unknown adventure. There is always an air of mystery around a new exploration, but it is nothing to fear. Take charge and lead yourself and your team to glory. Guys, whatever this new opportunity is for you, you have just been given 3 cards saying, take charge, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and trust yourself. I mean, look, this guy is high up on a mountain because see all the little boats down below? It's like he's looking down on the water. And the sun is rising. There's a new day coming. New opportunity. Good job, guys. All right. The next one for the Major Arcana is the Lovers. Card number 6. I love this card. Snakes don't really bother me. I'm not really like one way or the other with snakes, except for if they're poisonous. But this card is just so cool. So anyways, the Lovers in this card can relate to any relationship. The relationship between 2 lovers, 2 friends, or even your relationship with yourself. The growth of this relationship is rapid, passionate, and completely enveloping, just like the two snakes in each other. The two different and opposing forces may be joining together to create something of its own power. Two snakes are shown entangled within themselves, enjoying each other's company, and becoming one union within the pink wild roses. The snakes remind us of the temptation and lure that often accompanies our relationships. It may be the temptation to stray from the relationship, the temptation to consume or control your partner, or the temptation to completely lose yourself in the process of growing your partnership. Enjoy the journey of growing this relationship, but watch for temptation and keep your feet on the ground. Maintain a strong relationship with yourself first and foremost. So, whatever this situation is, whatever this new opportunity is, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, take charge and go for it. But don't lose yourself in the process, okay? Be mindful of that. Okay, now then, the next one is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about being trapped, restricted, and scared. It examines the times in life when we can see no way out of our situation. We are blinded to solutions and bound from moving in a positive direction. The woman on the card is naked, alone, bound, and blindfolded. The 8 swords behind her create a cage that keeps her trapped as well. As dire as her situation is, she is not struggling. She appears to have almost accepted her fate in this position. If the only thing you have right now is your mind, use it to contemplate a solution. You may feel like you're out of choices, but there are always options. Do not wait for someone to save you from your situation. Take charge. If you don't learn to act for yourself, you may simply end up here again. It will not be easy, but you can wriggle out of your ropes, remove the cloth from your eyes, and find your way home. Your current situation is painful. Don't stay in it any longer than necessary. So I'm thinking, we'll see, but I'm thinking this is going to be in the beginning, okay? The beginning of the message. Then, the next card we got. So basically, again, thoughts are mindset, right? Being stuck in your head, thinking there's no way out. Well, remember, the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands are about taking charge and being creative. So thinking outside of the box, finding a solution. Because if you keep waiting on other people to save you, again, like the card says, you'll find yourself here again. You have to figure out how to save yourself. Okay? So then the next one we get is the Devil. And that is card number 15 of the Major Arcana. The Devil is tricky. He is convincing and he is enveloping. He enslaves his victims, but they hardly seem to notice. The looming face of the devil is shown above the captive's shoulders. They are bound, but they are not struggling. They are chained, but they do not seem to mind. Their greed, lusts, and desires have brought them here, and it holds them here. They have been enjoying themselves, and they may not yet know that they are enslaved. Slowly, they will fall deeper and deeper into their own self-destruction if they don't take control of their actions. Guys, every single card talks about taking control. Pay attention to that message. The pleasure they are addicted to will become harder to find, and the pain will make its way to the surface. It's important to remember that you are in control of how you move forward. You can become free from the devils that have taken you hostage. Take action. let go of the past and move forward with love in your heart. You are stronger than you may feel right now. Both of these cards pretty much have the same message. Not quite, because this one is talking about getting lost in temptation, lust, addiction, whatever that is for you, okay? However this resonates for you. This one is talking about getting lost in your mind, but they both talk about releasing yourself, that you have the power to release yourself. This one is by thinking outside of the box and being creative, and this one is by moving forward with love, okay? Then the last card in the message is the Three of Swords, and that came out in reverse. Now this deck doesn't give reversals, like meanings of reversals, okay? So one of my mentors said, well, a reversal is just the opposite. But I've also watched other readers on YouTube that say reversals are internal instead of external, right? So this is, for this deck, this is kind of where intuition comes into play, okay? So the Three of Swords came out in reverse, but I'm going to read the message for the upright, and then I'm going to see what I think it means in reverse. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak, loneliness, and sadness. The pain of loss and betrayal hits hard, and it strikes us like a sword through the heart. It can leave us blinded by our grief and lost in darkness. Through dark shadows and murky clouds, a woman's face is seen crying. Her eyes are blackened over by the shadows, and we see only her tears pouring down her cheeks. In a beautiful lace dress with a gray-blue rose in her hair, she sits heartbroken, blinded by the pain of her heartache. A large red heart in front of her has been struck through by 3 swords. Despite her pain, a second flower blooms in front of the heart, and a flame remains lit above. We are reminded that the pain is temporary. Allow yourself to grieve, but do not let your heartache blind you. The situation is fragile, and so are the people involved. Be kind to yourself as well as to others as you learn to move past the pain. See what I'm talking about, guys? Three of Swords is like, you know, not a desirable card to get in a deck because it talks about pain and heartache and sadness and everything. But the positive spin on the message is be kind to yourself. The situation's fragile, but so is everybody involved. Even if someone hurts you, you know why they hurt you? Because they want to seem like they don't have feelings. Because they do. They feel things deeply. But they're masking their anger and them lashing out on you. That masks their own pain and their own frustrations, okay? So be kind to yourself as well as to others as you learn to move past the pain. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, those 3 cards are obviously in the beginning. That is the catalyst, in my opinion, for the rest of the message. I am going to say okay, this is what I think. Oh, and this was in reverse. So this may have already happened. You may be already getting past. Sorry, guys. Totally forgot all about that. Yeah, this was in reverse. So this has already happened. In my opinion, this is past energy, okay? Because for me, personally, sometimes, and this is where intuition comes into play, because it's not every time. Okay, when I look at a card, my interpretation, if the object or the person looks to the left, that's the past. If they look straight forward, that's the present. If they're looking to the right, that's the future. As I look at this card, she's looking off to the left, okay? And because the card is in reverse, like my theory on reversals, cards my theory is cards are like the hands of a clock, and they rotate based on the choices we make and the decisions we find ourselves in, right? So upright is pain, heartbreak, suffering. Reverse is it's already happened, and maybe you are not healing as fast as you would prefer to. So this is what I'm getting from this, guys. The pain has already happened. It's already happened. She's looking off to the left. It's in the past. And that is why the card is in reverse, because you're healing from it. Okay? So, oh, that totally changes everything because it's in reverse. Okay. So, yes. Okay, again, Eight of Swords, looking off to the left. So, the heartbreak occurred. Okay? You were stuck in your mind. But I almost feel like the devil is a clarifier for the Eight of Swords. Because you probably, I don't know about you guys, people, emotional eat, emotional drink, emotional smoke, whatever. So that may be how you chose to handle with it. And that may be why it's in reverse, because you're trying to deal with it, maybe not in the best way possible. Okay? And you're stuck in your head over this. You've got to realize, take control. You are the king. Guys, this is just energy. You can be Aries, Leo, Sag, male or female. When you get the king of anything, doesn't mean you're a man. Just means you're embodying that energy, that spirit, that drive, okay? You are the fucking king. Yeah, cuss in my readings. If it bothers you, my apologies. This is not your channel. Okay, so, you are the king. You are the king. Don't forget that. That's why this is upright, okay? Don't forget that. You are the fucking king. Top of the food chain, baby. Top of the food chain. This may have knocked you down or made you feel like you were knocked down a peg, but you're not. Because you're taking control of your situation. You are stuck here currently. See how she's looking off to the left? I mean, that's left for me on the camera. Anyways, you get my point. Actually, as I look at her, she's looking off to the right. But, like I said, that's where intuition comes into play. Because I don't think this is future. This ties in with the heartbreak, in my opinion. Whatever the heartbreak is, it could be a relationship, it could be friends, it could be family. It's however this resonates with you guys. I'm just the messenger. It's not my job to make it fit for you guys. It's your job to see how it fits and how it resonates. So this could be friends, family, yourself, but this could also be a romantic partner or a relationship. And the results of that are this. Stuck in your head and masking the pain and not realizing how deep you're falling into the rabbit hole. See, just like those two ladies, talks about them being chained and tied up. And look, one of them's looking at you and the other one's looking up at the devil like they're not scared. So you don't, my opinion, you may not see a problem with this, and that's okay. Don't stay stuck there, okay? Honor your feelings. Honor your feelings are valid. Your feelings are fucking valid. Honor them so that you can move past them and so that you can wriggle free and so that you can take the blindfold off, okay? You have to figure out a way to think outside of the box and release yourself from whatever this is. When you do that, a new opportunity will be presented. A passionate one. Creative. Guys, that's awesome. But remember to keep your feet on the ground. Whether it's a relationship with yourself, however this resonates. A relationship with yourself, a relationship with a family member, a friend, or a lover. Be mindful. Don't allow other people's opinions to sway you. Be the king. So be mindful. A new opportunity is coming. But keep your feet on the ground. And you will move forward. You are waiting for your ship to come in. It's happening, baby. It's fucking happening. This is the end result. You're on your mountain. You are observing and watching all of your ships come in, your passions blooming, your creativity blossoming. You're watching it all unfold and just bloom in front of you. Imagine this is like your business, your idea, whatever this idea is, whatever this passion is, okay? That's where the new insight or relationship's going to come from. Whatever this new beginning is, okay? And think about it. Oh my God, guys. This card starts with a 3 and ends with a 3. That's like the beginning and ending of a cycle. I know literally beginnings are 1 and endings are 9, but let's think about it. 3 and 3. You have gone through an entire cycle. And Ace of Wands, 1 up to a 3. So advancement. That's what I'm talking about. Your passions, your ideas have multiplied because of this new opportunity. Because you are smart. You're still looking for growth. You're still looking for advancement, even though you're at the top. You're at the top, guys. Don't let this slow you down. Because it's coming. It's coming. All right, guys. Let's get an oracle card and let's see what other energies, what other information that the spirits want to give you. So, oh, that one flew out. Mother Fierce. What is that? Card number 18. I've never gotten this card before. Okay, let's see what it says. 18. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Fear. What does it talk about? No matter how insecure you might feel, no matter how frightening it may seem, you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Boom, guys. Gosh, that's awesome. I'm sorry for this, but this happened for you so that you could be here to learn how to get yourself out, how to take control of your life. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but every single one of these cards talks about taking control. Every single card, I believe, had the word control in the description. So, be the king. You're safe. You're secure. The king has, how many fucking guards and armies and, whatever to protect him in his kingdom? You are safe and secure. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. You're protected, guys. This is beautiful. This really is. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it resonates. I would love for you to leave a comment below. If you're not comfortable sharing personal information, if you would just say, hey, it resonates, or hey, I totally see, something along those lines. But where I'm going with that This is happening for you so that you can learn to take control of your situation, so that this new opportunity can be presented to you. And that your blessings will come in. You're secure, guys. Up on top of a mountain, overlooking your kingdom. Boom. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Be smart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. And thank you so much for spending time with me. All right, guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.